So this next comment comes from Elijah V47. He says, ain't getting a Western girlfriend or wife as far as I'm concerned. Ain't no way. Laughing emoji. If you guys travel to Asia, we can meet up, but good luck if you still play the game in the West. So this sounds like a passport bro, and pretty much the whole passport bro movement is saying that there's no feminine women left in like first world countries, and the only option for men who want a housewife or who want somebody who's going to be submissive and who will cook and clean is to go to like third world countries where there's much less money and you will have more influence because of your income, and you'll be able to find the kind of woman that you're looking for. Now, I almost used to think the same thing was true. I even went out and got a passport before I started to make any flights. And what I found is that there are plenty, like millions of women in the West who are more than happy to be submissive and to be a housewife and to just cook and clean. Okay? This idea that you need to find a woman who's impoverished and from a third world country in order to find the kind of qualities that you're looking for completely turns a blind eye to all of the women who already have those qualities right here in your home country. Okay? Furthermore, it turns a blind eye to your ability to influence a woman to have those qualities. When you are a woman's best option, when you have a strong frame, okay, when you are very masculine, she's going to naturally fall into her feminine energy. She's going to have a weaker frame, and she is going to play whatever role you need her to play. Okay? When you are screening women for their eagerness to please you, to help you make progress, and whatever it takes in order for you to be satisfied with the relationship, when you're screening women for like their ability to just play the role that you need, you're going to find that there are plenty of women who are more than eager to be submissive and to you. If cook and clean is what you need them to do, they're going to cook and clean. And those same women, they'll be willing to spit in your mouth and step on your balls if that's what you need them to do. And those same women will be willing to help you, box products and put labels and take them to the post office and ship them if you're looking for a business partner. All right. But the point is, you can basically train a woman the same way you would train an employee, or you would train a dog, or you would train a roommate to behave in a way that you want them to behave, right? And the idea that you need to find somebody who's poor to do that, or who hasn't been exposed to like certain ideas to do that, it really just displays a lack of aptitude on your end, right? If you take the steps necessary to develop strong frame, right, to become a little bit more narcissist, to like allow yourself to be the main character a little bit, you'll find that plenty of people have no problem just playing the role that you need them to play, right? And if you have a little bit of charisma, they'll be happy to play the role. You'll be making things easier for them. You'll be taking away some of the guesswork. Instead of them figuring out what to do, you can decide for them, okay? Now, if you have a weak frame, if you're more feminine, if you believe that your value comes from your money, well, then it's going to be difficult to pull that off. And more importantly, if you feel like your value as a man comes from your money, you're going to find that people start to see you as an extension of their bank account, and they are only going to value you for your money, okay? And that's not going to lead to authentic love or genuine relationships. It's going to be more like a job. And I don't know about you, but myself and most men that I've spoken to, that's not what they'd like. They want a fulfilling, loving, happy, satisfying relationship. And in order to get that, you just need to develop some skills. And that's going to involve not buying a passport and flying to a different country, but going outside the house and putting yourself out there. And that's going to mean you get rejected and you mess up and things don't always go your way. But you are going to learn every single iteration that you do. And eventually, for one man, it might take 10 tries. For another man, it might take 100. For somebody else, it might be 1,000. But eventually, you'll start to see some success. Okay? That's the best advice that I could give you. You don't need a passport in order to get a girlfriend. There are plenty of eligible women here in the States or in the first world country that you reside in who are more than eager to play whatever role you need them to play. You just have to be able to pretty much train them for that role, to speak up and say what you want, right? And that is something that you learn through iteration in time and by messing up quite a bit. But it is something that is learnable. And before I sign off, a beautiful example that I really like that makes things click for a lot of guys is the dichotomy between the pimp and the simp. All right? The simp is the man who pays for sex. He loses resources from his relationship. He's almost like the employee of a woman versus the pimp, right? He's getting money from his relationship. He's earning resources from his women, right? Both of these men can be exactly the same person. The only difference would be their frame, how they think about themselves, what they think about men, what they think about women, and what they think about the world. And if you feel like there's no good women for you here in America, then you're right. There are no good women for you. If you feel like every woman has the potential to be a good woman for you, then you're right. Every woman has the potential to be exactly what you're looking for. You just have to change how you think. Hopefully you guys got something good out of this video. If you did, leave a comment. I might be able to respond to you and do a video just like this. Besides that, like, subscribe, share this with a friend. It really does help me out. I'm a small YouTuber. And if you would like to be able to land your first date in the next 30 days and start to build a strong frame that's influential to those around you, click on the link in the description below. It's going to lead you to a school community filled with other single men who are working on developing their dating skills and building up their frame, swapping notes. You might be able to find a wingman in your area. And inside, you're going to find a 30-day challenge that's going to take you through all the steps you need to take in order to land your first date in the next 30 days. That's all I have for you guys.